Alright, well, I am back. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I'm actually live. Waiting for it to pull up. Let's see, are we there? Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Okay, we are there. Okay. Ooh. Alright, well, let's get her done. Welcome back, y'all. Appreciate you for watching. Let's finish off. Sorry, still got some allergy stuff going on. Let's go ahead and finish off 7.3 if we can. Lord willing. Oh, it's just good to see our comrades healed and girded for battle. As for us, we've been ahead to inspect the lay of the land. There were no changes of note, aside from the mesoterminal itself. Why? What's happened to the mesoterminal? The wall has receded to provide convenient entrance into the structure's interior. There was no such ingress when last we were here, so we must assume that Calyx has since manipulated the terminal's electrode. All to facilitate his most gracious invitation to the upper levels. An invitation I am eager to accept. For the sake of all who love Alexandria, I will not yield nor leave them to despair. Sounds good. Last time I had to wait in the Senate, but there's nothing to stop me from joining this fight. No one cares what Luke has to say. We've all been so busy, it seems an age since last we gathered in such a manner. I must say, we do make a formidable group. Yeah, SE. Why can't we have our scions? Bruh. Just good to rejoin you all. I needed to step away briefly that I might make arrangement for a certain precautionary measure. Huh? What's he talking about? Coming here reminds me of my parents, of the courage they gave me. Sphene? I scarcely awakened here when I fell unconscious. Now that I can fully enjoy the gentle tears to my eyes. Alright, let's do this. A terminal invitation. Terminal? Oh, play on words, yo. I believe everyone determined to be here is present and accounted for. Shall we make our way to the terminal? Oh, no Thancred. No Oriange. I see it makes me angry. Just give us our scions back, okay? If you don't want to add Sphene, fine. Give us our scions back. We don't need. Anyways, let's do this. We wouldn't wish to keep our insistent host waiting. Sorry if y'all can hear me breathing. I got the mic turned up. Sensitivity. Because people are asleep. And so I don't want to be extra loud. Nice. See what little man. Ask Omega about trying to measure our potential. our battle prowess. He'll tell you. See what Alize got to say. This is where the former Queen was, and she herself tried to erase him. Even as an endless, her resolve was so strong that she would kill her heart to become the cold machine she believed she needed to be. Living memory is steeped in the dense lightning ether of the night. This pervasive energy must be what the terminal utilizes as power as a power source. I remember little of my awakening. The paralysis yet lingered and my eyes could barely focus. When we shut down all the minor terminals, we watched as the endless faded away. I do not believe that was a performance stage to deceive us. As for the mesoterminal, however, it had already grown dark by the time we had returned from the virtual domain. While I am loath to admit it, 'tis possible its true appearance was hidden from us in our absence, which is why we must bring this tale to its denouement by our own hand. Denouement? I don't think I've seen that word before. I'm gonna look that up. Let me look it up real quick. Every time I see new words, I like to look them up just to. I like words and. Denouement. The final part of a play, movie, or narrative in which the strands of the plot are drawn together and matters are explained or resolved. I want to hear let's see how it's pronounced. Explained or resolved. Hold on, let me pause that. Let me hear how it's pronounced. This is how it's pronounced. Did I do it?
Denouement.
Denouement. Let me click it.
Denouement.
Denouement. Denouement. Cool. Alright. Okay. Can you open all the way up? Thank you. Okay. There we go. And hit live just to make sure because I had a live stream cut out on me before. An endless existence for the evolution of mankind. I understand what he strives for, but not what drives him to do so with such ruthlessness. And no one cares what Luke has to say, but we gotta talk to her anyway. Or we can't go forward. Well, here we are again, facing another battle to decide Alexandria's fate. Yeah, that's how it goes. We stay at the forefront. For 4 centuries I slept here. Upon awakening, I found the world as I knew it had changed. I was so frightened at first, I couldn't recognize a single thing, and thought everything I loved had gone to dust. Yet beneath the unfamiliar surface, much remained the same. For that, I give thanks to Otis and Zelinia and their royal knights, who lay their lives on the line to defend our way of life. I thank every Alexandrian who believed in our future and passed on our legacy. I thank my other self, who so loved this kingdom of ours. And I thank you all for kindling this hope in my heart, this courage to take up arms and fight once more. She's thankful and grateful. So let us make our stand together and fight for what we hold dear. The kind, gentle Queen's fiend was too weak to serve her people, and so she will serve them no more. Freed from conscience, I shall become a ruler that can protect Alexandria, the devourer of worlds. You remember that, right? Together we stand. Together we fight. We will rise to the challenge that the endless fiend could not. You have my gratitude, and surely Otis and Zelinia will join us in the spirit. Zelinia, let's head inside and finish this. In the upper reaches of this terminal awaits the device which holds Kellick's memories. It falls to us to make the climb and destroy it once and for all. I must bring matters to a definitive end. Will not suffer him to cause Alexandria further harm, nor claim the key. The Queen entrusted it to E-Rock for a good reason, and besides, it would be a tragedy indeed to relinquish a relic with so much research potential. Look at her, she's just trying to get more knowledge. She's ready to go see Renoir. Baby daddy. Apparently Calyx thinks he's taking your measure. I urge you to correct that misguided assumption, just like I did with Omega. Let's do it. Leroy Jenkins style. I wholeheartedly concur, yet would still counsel caution that he would be so bold as to extend us an invitation bespeaks tremendous confidence in his preparations. Well, that was a downer, Alpha now. Come, friends, we set forth into the midst of dreaming endless. It's cold. The Mezzo Terminal, now accessible. I'm gonna go in there with the NPCs just for the story's sake. After some small talk. I really think you take on too much from too many people, and yet it's never the wrong choice. The Queen gave you the key for a reason, so I'll be so-and-so if I let Calyx steal it. Calyx's scheme to forfeit flesh to gain immortality calls to mind the Aya. I did not say that last stream. Not that informing him of their fate would do much to dissuade him. Convinced though you may be of this truth, it is yours and not mine, and no conclusion of yours, no matter how grim, can dampen my desire. Such was my reply to the Aya's warning. So I know a little something of refusing to listen, save when confronted with incontrovertible proof of my error. The Alexandria of today has seen countless lives come and go. My other self took their grief and fear and rage upon herself in service to our kingdom. Around me are gathered those willing to give their all to fulfill the promise they made to her. How can I do any less? Alexandrians must be free to believe that more than sadness awaits them, that tomorrow can be better than today. We have no idea what Calyx may have planned for us. Alizé and I are prepared for every eventuality, but still, nay, you must be free to lead our charge unhindered by doubt. As you press onwards, we shall guard the flanks. If my parents were indeed executed by preservation, for me this will not only be a fight for the greater good, this will be justice. Excuse me. If I'm to add an addendum to grandfather's account of the Golden City, let it be a rousing good one. Just beyond knowing how Calyx has advanced his plans for endless conversion for the past 400 years. I do know, however, that pursuing an objective for lengthy spans requires an unyielding will, especially when that objective entails changing the world as we know it. Calyx is a foe possessed of both considerable focus and resolve. We would do well to recognize him as such. He would know, wouldn't he? Crystal Exarch. No, let's make a fight. Ah, it's so hard to choose.
I stand ever ready.
Tank? Really?
I too can fight.
'Twould be a pleasure as always.
Oh man. I want Stola, but I also want Fiend, but I also want Alizé. For the story.
I too can fight.
I'll go with Fiend for story's sake. I'm glad they gave us the choice of Graha for a tank. Get through this quickly so we can head to bed. Gotta work tomorrow.
Ah, you've come. I'll begin by wearing you down.
This won't be wearing me down. This will be a warm-up. Get him, Graha.
Hold still. Hold still.
Only thing about doing it with NPCs is ABTS is so much slower. Had I been in a regular party, we would have grabbed 2 groups of mine. And when the time takes us to get rid of one, we would have been on a boat. Okay, here's the second group. We would have this one done too. That's not a bad thing. But, on to the story. It's a different floor to where I was supposed to. Survival of mankind. In a world beset by lightning, expected imbalance, this means securing a place where people may live in safety, as well as establishing a treatment for the leaven sickness which plagues us. Many approaches were considered, but in the end, it was a child, a youth of undeniable genius, who discovered the most brilliant and complete solution to all the challenges we now face. So I'm probably talking about Catholics. They've been calling him the brilliant.
I've created new endless for you. Not all are warriors, but they will follow orders. Kill and survive and so forth. Here, I shall prepare the stage for battle.
We mustn't hold back!
Everything has changed. See if this is wrong. First boss.
The memories of a physician. One who saves lives should be reluctant to die.
Alphino says yet another analyst being made to see us as foes.
You've overburdened the system. No matter. It served its purpose.
Kill him, Grandma.
Hold still.
Next, we visit a prison of sinister repute. I need not compel them to fight.
I have you. We must hold back.
These are loyal executioners. They shall deal appropriately with criminals.
Oh, wow. I've never had to fight 4 things for one boss location before. Let's see what they've said. I think I missed some stuff. Carefully means to use that spray. It's overrated the toxic spray. I don't know. They can't fight through it. That's when we're fighting that last boss. Well, you've overburned the system, no matter how I've ever heard that. Speaking of my people, it was one of those terminals. Till we stop there and take a quick look. Ah, I missed a terminal. Another reminder of Alexandria. This will not be an easy battle.
Your sentence is death. Huh? How long can you defy it?
What are you doing?
Criminals may run, but they cannot escape. Beginning to tire? Good. I bid you continue on.
That was tough. First time you have to solo the entire second, or the entire boss period. Movies are not supposed to be exploited, says Team. Just to be a duel then, says Braha. Alfred, hoping to divide and conquer. Said. Alright. Materia, come on. Succeeding in transferring a soul stored within a specialized electropede device into a mechanical soldier, resulting in full control and function. No longer need we fear the erosion which lightning energies inflict upon flesh and blood bodies. Yet despite this crucial breakthrough, Master Cadus remains unsatisfied. He would divorce memory from soul, siphoning the soul's ether reserves whilst granting eternal life to the individual's memories. Unfettered to the soul, memories can not only be stored but also backwards as data. Endless will be beings of pure information. His foreshortened lifespan was perhaps the very perspective needed to conceive of such a unique evolutionary path. That is saying sick. He didn't have long, so I'm just trying to find the shortest distance to get him on there. He doesn't treat
Memories from an age rife with death. The desperation will serve well. The enemy is at the gate. To arms, good soldiers, protect your kingdom.
Says he created the storm surge. He said, no, we cannot stop here. Seriously? More material? Let's remember the story. Alexandria. Even if you map that onto some virtue and all, so what? It doesn't make it deep. Like, if you take the soul away from everything, then it doesn't make any sense.
Very well. If one by one they fall, I'll send them all as one. Recall the anguish you felt when you faced death, and rise. Rise to defend your nation, your people, and your loved ones.
You know, another thing.
Rise and meet the foe before you.
That was a crazy last point. Another thing though that's interesting is if you go from having a short, like him having a short life, according to the story, is what made him push so hard to make all these developments. If you have, I'm gonna call it false eternal life, because that's what it is, false eternal life, there's no pressing need to do anything. You know, if you're still just a human with your same emotions and yada yada yada, like, why do anything if you have eternal life? You know, people know that they're gonna die, it like makes them do things quicker, because they don't have much time. And they have a healthy body for only so long. But if you take away all those parameters or walls, like, why do anything? Like, would he have done all this if he had a regular, knew that he had a regular lifespan? Would he have done all this?
An amalgam of memories. Let us see how it fares. It is the midst of the storm, sir.
Hold still.
Countless lives are lost in the senseless conflict. The war swells in scope and intensity.
You'll not escape this!
If you clusters or something, it's going to be
The bombs rain down without pause or mercy.
Cluster. This is not there. Okay, no,
The spark of life is dimmed with every blinding flash. Death is everywhere, pillaging the promise of the future.
Kingdom. Oh, beans. Let me check my volume. Okay. I mean my mic. Let's see what they say. Using the endless like pawns. We see this to an end. Memories of fear and terror and unconscionable acts. Let's say Jose. As hard as this is, we must push on. Back and see if they say something. My countrymen, your memories will carry me onward. Jose, why are you not talking? Here she goes. So you Calyx, of course. Of course that's what she says. Maybe. Okay, that's cool. I got your gun, so. Alright. Let's see what happens.
XIV? The Endless he sent against us. They were from the time of the storm surge, before I was placed into stasis.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and let it play. I have to use the bathroom real quick. Let me put my AirPod in so I can listen to it on the live stream real quick. Let me use the bathroom real quick. Grab me a drink, but I'm gonna let it play. So I'll still be listening on my AirPods for the live stream. Okay. BRBs.
As far as we know, the only sector to escape the shutdown was the one containing Calyx's memories. Assuming a chronological system, every other memory stored in that sector would belong to people who lived around the same period in history as he did.
Calyx, how long have you pursued this madness?
We seem to have exhausted his defenses for the moment. I say we take advantage of this lull to press on.
Calyx!
Well done. I commend your perseverance. The entirety of my memories are stored within this device. In the early stages of Endless Creation, we established several core tenets. One is a prohibition on memory duplication. Despite the inherent risks, I agree and abide by this. Memories are the essence of the self, and should not be diluted. We each have our goals. You seek to destroy your target. I seek to reclaim the key. Shall we forego the posturing and begin?
Do not doubt that we are here to fight, and I do not mean to lose. Yet, as one born of the same era, I must ask, why do you pursue your evolution with such fervor? What do you hope to achieve with this eternal existence?
Your question is meaningless. I have ascertained a superior path to mankind's preservation, and that which must be done is that which I can do. What other reason do I require? Surely you have seen it. Traditional survival strategies are at odds with an increasingly complex society, leading to a breakdown of order. This course promises no liberation from pointless conflicts or inane tragedies. Physical traits do not represent the limit of our potential. Why then should we relinquish that potential when our hearts cease to beat? I realized it was past time that we corrected our heading. Nothing more.
Even then, you were always so single-minded. I too have a vision for the future, and your plan is not a part of it. I won't let you harm another Alexandrian.
Then fight we must. Thankfully, the entity I now summon will make short work of you and your comrades.
A summoning.
What now? What was that? A chill? No, something else. I feel so cold. So weak.
So hold on.
Across Alexandria, a certain emotion is taking hold.
Hold up. It ain't gonna.
Fear
Ain't gonna
of
let me pause
death.
the.
Terror for the eternal darkness
Ain't gonna let me
that
pause the
will,
wording, but I'll
without
talk about
fail,
what he said. Just say.
engulf the lives of every living thing. Allow me to introduce it to you.
I got it! I got one!
So real quickly, first off, he looks crazy. Let's just take a second to recognize that. Okay, second. She said, why are you pursuing your aims with such fervor? And he said that he can do it, and so he is. That was his first answer, first part of his answer. So just because you can do it, that's why he's doing it. Just because he can. Because he's able. And I guess maybe to him, other people aren't able. And second, he talks about evolution. And like some of the stuff that happens, like war and your flesh and those different kinds of things. But he didn't really answer the question. You know, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do it. But that's a good thing. You know. Also, he's assuming that life ends when you die. So, you know, a lot of assumptions in like what he's doing.
4,999! That's how many people he said they were up to!
He said, I got mine. You should have got yours.
Just in time. Now to register.
When you go for anything like that, where you don't care about other human life, or if you don't care hurting people or stealing,
Death can't touch me
it's
now.
not going to pay off.
I'm free of all that crushing fear. Forever.
Congratulations to all who have acquired a Neo-Regulator. We have reached our total of 5,000 registered users. The day of deliverance you were promised will soon be upon us.
I'll give it back! I don't want to die.
Oh, I thought he was dead.
I don't want to die. You think that's what I want?
He's like, I don't care what you want.
Remember now. Remember your fear of dying. That terror will carry you across the threshold. Make of you an endless. Your prayers will birth a miracle which commands death itself.
Sorry, I muted myself. Y'all didn't hear what I said. I was eating a sandwich and getting something to drink. I didn't want it to be all in the mic. But I said, they said it was summoning. And if you look at their hands, they're together on their chests like it's prayer. And the fire in their eyes reminds you of the tempered. So when they say summoning, do they mean like primal summoning? Like Asian summoning? What do they mean? I don't know. Look at that sword that I'm about to give him.
Securing the requisite ether is simple. I need only reroute lightning energy from living memory. Then I encourage the populace to define its form through hope and thought and prayer. Such an abstract method, however, is rife with unpredictable elements. What I wanted was an entity that could defeat you with utmost certainty.
He said prayer. That's
to
primal.
that end, I set strict parameters for a
Concept.
concept of my own design. It was a laborious task, one that required almost more time than I had, but I managed it in the end.
He has no end to electric.
And now, everything is in readiness.
Electric ether.
I bid you, come forth.
It's gonna be a big remove. Well, no, he was talking about death earlier, so I don't know. What's this gonna be?
What is that?
It looks like human subtransformation. He was Hades, so this is death.
A primal summoning, and one defined by a concept, no
I
less.
don't mind.
How did he learn such techniques?
That reminds me a little bit. At the end of Shadowbringers, that was Hades. And now right here is death. You think about Revelations? It talks about the rider on the pale horse who's riding. And death in Hades is right behind him. Interesting. What's Final Fantasy trying to talk? What they trying to say, huh? COVID? What's going on here? Just kidding. Let's go.
Keep these close.
Oh, that let us go into the other
That is a
world.
false deity, brought into being through the prayers of the
They're bringing
desperate
all
and
the
the hopeful.
gadgets.
The talismans will protect your minds from being enthralled.
Yeah, this is like Ascian summoning. How does he know about that? In the same way he knows about the other reflections.
Do you still mean to stand against me?
I mean, to win, the key will never be yours. You have much to answer for. Those are both great answers. I was go with the first one, but I wanted to do the second one, I ain't gonna lie. I like his face. The
That
face
remains to be seen.
Oh, I've seen it many times. Many times. The Ageless Necropolis. Oh, so it's one of these. We get to have our folks in there. That's what I'm talking about. Well, now we ain't gotta wait for a party, so that's what's up, small time. The summoning ritual alone made my blood run cold, like I was halfway to becoming a corpse. Oh. What is he saying? That the fears of everyone in Alexandria gave birth to this horror? That finally makes sense. Those mechanical rampages were not orchestrated solely for the purpose of harvesting ether. They were intended to heighten the collective fear of death. That the primal, there it is, manifested by the people's terror would be that much more powerful. So, just a primal which embodies the concept of death and all its terror, he has made manifest a most troublesome foe. As I feared, I was right to bring spare... Oh, so that's what we were talking about earlier, about the precautions. Bring spare warding skills. Against the threat of a primal, we must take advantage of every warrior we can in the field. Who cares what Luca might have to say? An abundance of lightning would indeed obviate the need for crystals. That's what I was just saying. I should like to know whence Calyx came by the summoning knowledge. Ooh, what's he saying? What does he mean by... What are they doing? They trying to do what? Did this dude talk to Ascians? What's going on? Ascians in the past? We got all of them. So, she's an intrepid, all-rounder, sage, sorceress, Zoomancer? What is that? Pictomancer, red mage. Interesting. What's a Zoomancer? We always get to get extra stuff. Turn on both my nose real quick, I'm muted.
Those who obstruct evolution
Okay, I'm back.
shall suffer the rotting fate of all flesh. You are bound by the limits of flesh. It will betray you. Drag them to their graves.
Oh.
There.
Whoop. That's only one side lit up. Oh! Oh, so that's how lit it. Okay. So that side's lit up, so it disappears. Over. There it is, okay. Woo! Oh, this is like that water. Yeah, this is like that water thing.
Do you not see? Death is upon you.
Like what?
Perhaps this. Kill them.
Whoa!
Are you all right?
I'm not sure how you're supposed to tell what they're doing, man. Draw
Listen.
Whoa! Okay.
Kill them.
I will not hold back. Take this.
Oh, it's a what? Okay, I have no idea.
Fear compounds fear, eroding your strength.
I don't know what's going on. Ow! I need to move! Okay, we just have a countdown. Okay, line here, we just have a countdown. That's simple enough. And then circle LEs on top of that. Woo! Now. Oh!
I will reduce you to ether.
What's he got now?
You will die for me now.
Away with you.
You'll not escape this!
The DPS shit? Oh, it is, yep. Rising fear of death.
Try this.
Yeah, let me help with the one that they fight. We can fight them together.
I have you now.
We mustn't hold back!
Accepting death is the greatest
Okay, got it.
sin a life can commit.
This must be the big move.
The endless darkness engulfs you.
We're sinking! We're sinking! Whoa. Is this another DPS kit? What's going on? Dune? I don't have Dune. I'm not sure how to get the Dune. Jump. Oh, nice. It's like you're definitely going towards the light. Nice. Let's go. Oh, okay, cool. I like that. That's cool. Nice.
Still alive. But there are ways to change that.
Okay. Big line AoEs and stuff in the back.
There.
Woo! Oh, and that side is glowing, so be ready. And over.
Those who do not resist death deserve it.
Okay, here's this part again. I don't get it. What am I missing? There's a circle with a diamond in it. Okay, now there's a bunch of them. How am I supposed to know what's going on? This one draws in okay.
I am prepared for you. Kill them.
What's that? I don't know what to do here. They're running in. Oh, I got hit by it. They're running out. They're running back in again. And out. I don't get what's going on. I don't get how to read that.
Fight with madness.
Okay, let's see what's going on now. Oh, this is that thing that happened at the beginning, right? Yep.
There.
Oh, that side is lit up. Over. Nice.
You struggle in vain.
Here we go again. I don't get this move. Soul Reaping. So the inner.
Once the terror takes root, it will only continue to grow.
No! Is it in or out?
Kill them.
Oh no! They're out, so... But I don't know why. I don't get it.
Fear compounds fear, eroding your strength.
Alright, here's the line of AoE again. Hold
still.
Yep. Edges.
I will reduce you to ether.
From range.
Are you alright?
Those who do not resist death deserve it.
Oh, I see. It's okay. I see. I gotcha. The ring on the outside means you need to go in. If it's going on the inside, that means you need to run out. I think. Right?
Kill them.
But I figured it out too late to be able to pay attention on which is which now. So we're out. Sitting in. And out. And in. So it's just back and forth. Okay. I figured it out at the very end. So it no longer matters. Beginning.
There.
There it is. We beat it. Got him, coach. And what do you have to say for yourself, sir? Back on. Okay, we did it, y'all. Let's see what they got to say about the victory. I want to know what you got. Okay, what you got? A primal of all things. See, I thought that's interesting too. We did it. Is it truly the end of it? I don't know. Okay, so there's nothing left to throw at us. Now's our chance. We beat you, Calyx. We did it. Something doesn't feel right. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Just like that.
Is it over?
Can we go in there and destroy his memories now?
Now, the memory bank.
Three. Oh. Shield.
It's shielded.
Guess we should have figured that, huh?
I invited you to destroy it. I did not say I would let you.
Oh, well, of course.
It is clear your strength cannot be gauged by ordinary means. But I anticipated as much.
Look at that sword he's about to get. Oh, it's not dead. Oh, of course, because he has just lightning on their whole realm is just full of lightning. Like so much they get Levin sickness, lightning sickness.
What did you do to it?
The ignorance is almost laughable. You do not understand that you yourselves are to blame.
Huh?
You brought death to my creation.
Yeah?
What do you suppose happens when a being manifested by the fear of dying experiences that terror firsthand? It grows stronger.
Oh, it didn't just die? It's because they got all that lightning.
I feel it again. That same weakness.
It will rise again and again until the lightning which infuses this entire world has been drained to its last spark.
Yep.
You fight a losing battle.
Their whole world is suffused with lightning. So it'd be like fighting until the oceans were dry.
Harnessed in this manner, does it not demonstrate just how powerful mankind's aversion to death truly is? You will not prevail against this foe. I, meanwhile, will continue my crusade against mortality. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. That is the promise I offer.
That didn't make no sense.
So long as our memories endure. This is wrong, Calyx. You twist the meaning of those words. They are not meant to teach the living that physical death is nothing to fear. They are meant to offer comfort to those we leave behind. I know that litany all too well. I heard it time and time again over the course of the war. Help me, Shale. I must speak to Alexandria. Make my voice heard.
What's she about to do?
Nahe, don't you recognize me? Nahe!
No one cares about Aaronville.
What's happening? What's wrong with them?
They enthralled, brother. Hey, it's Deathman.
What will become of us?
Fellow Alexandrians, please, heed my words.
What now? Another broadcast? I know that voice.
Death can be frightening and terrible. I understand the desire to forget, to seek eternal life and be freed from fear. Yet, we live in this world in the here and now, the bearers of memories varied and rich. Our worries can weigh heavy, and there may be nights when the darkness feels like more than we can bear. But if we can endure those dark hours, the world will always brighten come the dawn. And in the chill of that new morning, will the memories of loved ones be there to warm us and carry us forward? So do not forget their passing. Let them be our courage. Fear not a life well lived. For one day, the memories we leave behind will be the warmth another needs when their morning finds them.
Fire was flickering on and off. Awakening.
What is this reaction? An irregular factor in the equation. Eliminate her.
Hey, got him! Got him, coach!
No, you don't!
Nice.
Memories cannot be duplicated, but they can be
That
transferred.
music, though. Transferred. Oh, he's trying to move the memories out of there, so he can't destroy them. It's a long load. You gotta beat him and break the shield, bruh. It's not a long load compared to that.
Leave the primal to us. Hurry and take care of that memory bank.
Of course, Wolf Lamont. Wolf Lamont's like, I am the heroine of this story. What's the way? You getting worried, bruh? Is you getting worried? I thought you had no emotions.
I gave her my word! I promised I would protect her people!
And we will protect them! Together!
Oh, she's about to hit you with that Zoomancer. Whatever that is. Got him, coach. Nice. That was cool. I still don't like Wolf Lamont though. Okay, Jose. Nice. Then we need to still break the thing. So we still gotta break the thing? Oh, of course. I'm the hero. The warrior of light, bruh. Oh! Sorry. Hey. See, now that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Did I not say I was gonna give you the sword? Ah! Did I not say someone was getting the sword up in here? Mission accomplished. Not gonna appreciate her hands bleeding and stuff. That's cool.
Careful. You're badly hurt. You'd be lucky if you only broke a bone or two. It won't be long until your fever rises. We need to see you back to Tuliolo and into the care of a chirurgeon.
She's trying to be like me at the end of Endwalker. Or should I say like the Warrior of Light? It's cool, it's cool. Role model and such, it's cool.
I kept my promise.
Thank you, Lamity.
We did it, y'all. We did it, y'all. Okay, let's see. Let us bask in the victory a moment, shall we? We can take stock once we've had a chance to recuperate. Whew, just good to be out of that terminal. But what of you? No injuries or lingering ill effects? Nah, bruh. I came, I saw. I gave them the sword. After dealing that last blow, I hadn't a drop of ether left to spend. Thank you for seeing it through to the end. Well, you know, when I say someone's getting the sword, do you see this sword? Do you see it? It's long and strong, and down to get the friction on. I believe Calyx was working to transfer his memories at the end there, but he vanished at the exact moment the device exploded. We must have stopped him just in time. By the way, he's always talking about he has no emotions. He was getting tense. He was like, "No, I'm getting the sword after all. No." Sit up here. Alright. We already talked to Sveen? I just talked to her? It's finally over. Alright, what you got to say, Alfie? Only took us over an hour, I think. She has yet to regain consciousness, but worry not, Limity will be fine. I've been in touch with Val Kawana, and he has made arrangements to convey her home, by which he means to, to come and fetch Limity himself, apparently. Given the extent of her injuries and exertion, she'll likely spend many days abed. Oh, Lamont. You just can't help yourself, can you? Like a certain someone. That said, we couldn't have done it without you. And once she had the barrier down, you saw to it that Calyx's stored memories were destroyed along with the memory bank. Memory preservation is no more, I pray. I don't know. That loading bar was very close to being done. I'm assuming we did, but we'll see. No longer will Calyx dictate the course of our people. No longer will our grief be locked away and forgotten. The freedom to feel joy and sadness, to feel all that we are meant to experience, is in the hands of Alexandrians once more. I can never thank you enough. When we are rested and ready, we shall have to conduct a thorough investigation into how Calyx came to know that summoning ritual, yeah, we were just talking about that. Alright, for where there are primals, the Asians are near far. So let me get this straight. Are we going back to the Asians? Like, how can they still be around? I thought we defeated all of them. You know what I'm saying? Laha Brea, Emmett Silk, what's his name? The one in the white robes. His name, I'm blanking on his name, but him. And then that last dude, Endwalker, but he wasn't really an Asian like that. So, guess we'll find out. That should have been all of them. And it was considered that those who offered up prayers during the summoning may very well have fallen under the entity's sway. I shall wait here with our patient until Val Kawana arrives. Feel free to go on ahead and attend to Alexandria's needs in the meantime. Yes, we should get going. I'll contact Shale en route and ask for an update on the situation in the city. Shall we make for the outskirts first then? We can check on things there before heading into Everkeep. Cool. I suspect I shan't be waiting long. After hearing of Lamati's injuries, Kawana sounded fit to launch himself here by siege engine. Whoa. She alright, y'all. Okay. I'll give it to her, breaking the barrier. And blood on the messing her hands up and stuff. That's cool. That's tough work. I still don't like her. But I'll give it to her for that. I'll give it to her. They said outskirts. Outskirts. Why do I keep getting this one? I don't want this one either. Katara gave me this umbrella, don't ask. I don't use umbrellas. Thank goodness, things are much calmer than I anticipated. Okay, good. No signs of recent violence, the soldiers have been behaving at least. I was able to speak with Shale and Aaronville. I'll share the news with everyone in just a moment. Can you stop standing on Graha? I've given Sphene an abridged explanation of primals and their enthralling influence. Too much detail would overwhelm her. Oh, of course, yeah, she would. She wouldn't know about that, would she? E-Rock, everyone has been teaching me what it means to be enthralled by a primal. The outskirts seem untouched by trouble, as far as I can tell, but what if something awful has happened? Deep breaths, Fiend. Aaronville and Shell have brought me up to speed. First off, just as we'd feared, those who adopted the Neo-Regulators appear to have been enthralled. So far, however, they've not shown any hostility towards others. I suspect this was due to the calming effect of your broadcast. Government administrators are presently working with the rest of the citizens to bring the afflicted into the care of the authorities, and I'm happy to report that this seems to be proceeding in a largely peaceful manner. Which is all well and good, but the city officials are understandably requesting an explanation of events. Rahul Kral, would you be able to handle that? Certainly, we shall return to aid with the treatment efforts forthwith. Meanwhile, might I suggest you look in on the people you fought so very hard to save? It may ease your mind to see the fruits of your efforts firsthand. Thank you again. How very fortunate we are to have you as our allies. Nice. You're not in a missile terminal? Okay, great. I should have the expert open. Blades in waiting. Mayhap I will take you up on your suggestion. Only, I'm concerned that, given who I am, approaching those unaware of my return may only serve to confuse them further. Then why not speak with Mahuwasa? She works the fields at Yipye Halo, not far from here. As one of those who came to see you off before our clash with Kalig, she will surely be glad to know you are safe and sound. What an excellent idea. I think I shall do just that. Thank you, Kral. Hi. Heidi High Ski. Aaronville and Shell were both relieved to learn about victory. I could practically hear the tension drain out of their voices, especially Shell. She was quite worried for us. Sphene's identity will not remain a secret much longer. Her message touched the hearts of people throughout the kingdom. Ah, so this is the place where Mahuwasa works. Back in Resolution, she seemed most interested to learn about me, and I would be glad to learn much more of them as well. Look who it is. Good to see you again. Hale and healthy. I like this music. I'm sorry we did not get word to you sooner. How's everyone? Well, I sort of like this music. Because now that I'm listening to it longer, it's the same as the theme. Which is cool, but, you know. Well, nothing terrible befell us as such. The Neo-Regulator crowd did all start acting strange at the time, though. Pipoan? I almost thought that said propane. I almost said propane was one of them. I don't know. Pipoan was one of them. I'm told the authorities are tending to him at a medical facility. You needn't worry, with the proper treatment, we'll soon have everyone back to their normal selves. I sure am glad to hear that. I'd like to not lose any more friends, if it can be helped. I also hear that the Queen's fiend who tried enticing us to become endless turned out to be an imposter. What kind of heartless villain preys on people's insecurities like that? Indeed. Yet despite the danger to yourselves, you and yours made sure to put a stop to it, if I understand things correctly. Hi. And we owe you a debt of gratitude. It's up to each of us now to make the most of what you've given us. Hi. We're all alive because of you, and while we live and breathe, our future is ours to decide. Your broadcast was a message of hope, for me, for everyone. Now, I really should be going. We still have to keep things running without Piopin and others, and the outskirts need all the spare hands they can get. He said I'm a farmer. Getting struck by lightning out here? Is it more likely or less likely with all the poles? Is there anything I might do to help heal the enthralled? Quite a lot, in fact. I could very much use a mage of your ability. Actually, this would be a good opportunity to round up other arcane practitioners and teach everyone how to use the Porxies. The knowledge will come in handy for treating Levin sickness as well. Wonderful! I shall petition Kosan to spread the word. Our outskirts tour is cancelled, it would seem. I'm tired of tours. We've been touring this place every patch. Seems like every opportunity they get, we're touring. Tour. I understand y'all put a lot of work into it. You're trying to force us to look at it. But enough of the tours, okay? Can we move on? Thanks. By the way, Iraq Alphino told me that Kawana arrived to escort Lamati back to Tulialal. Alphino himself will be returning to Alexandria momentarily, so between the two of us, I think we can sort out the treatment arrangements. Given all that, I had in mind to ask you a different favor. Would you mind looking in on Gulu Jha? According to Shell, he's been running around the kingdom, determined to personally solve every problem. Last you heard, he was pitching in over at the Drift Downs with Aaronville. If you ask, Tapu, I believe her name was, she should be able to point you in their general direction. Cool beans. Oh, over here. Huh. Can we land up here? You can't land up here. Wow. Rude. Looking at my mounts. Oh no. Oh no. None of them just really, I know that voice. And happy I am to hear it. We all prayed fervently for your safe return. Looking for Gulu Jha, are you? He was here asking if we needed help with anything, or if we had noticed anyone who had been acting strangely. He sounded exhausted, so I told him we were fine for the moment, and instead he insisted he take a rest. I can only hope he will heed my advice. I believe he ran off towards the ruins of old Alexandria. He always did seem to like it there. That's where it was with Otis. Well, what matches this place? That's your course. I'll just go with that. There's some people, and there he is. No one cares what Aaronville has to say. I don't. He treated his mother horribly in this expansion. Like, bruh, nah.
Oh, welcome back.
Okay, voice activations. That makes things easier.
It's been a trial, hasn't it?
No.
We heard from Kona. He said that Lamachi is in no immediate danger and should make a full recovery.
Vow of resolve indeed. Resolve to be as reckless as ever. She might spare a thought for us helpless spectators from time to time.
You and Lamachi and all the others fought so bravely for Alexandria. And what did I do? I was useless, even with the king's authority.
You're like 3, bro.
If I were strong, more people might still be alive. But I'm weak. So weak.
You'll grow into your strength. Those who know weakness first often become the strongest. Sure, I like that. Don't worry, bruh. Your dad was strong. You'll be strong too. I'm sleepy, y'all. It's past my bedtime.
That's
I work
right.
in the morning.
And you have your whole life ahead of you. We all start somewhere.
Actually, there's something I'd like you to see.
Say what? What you got for us? No, are those his dad's? Whose sword is that? Oh, I bet that's Otis's sword.
My father and Otis' swords.
Yeah.
I asked Lamachi to bring them here.
That's a good combination for you, bruh.
I've decided to train under a Landsguard soldier and become a swordsman.
Be as strong as your dad and as loyal as Otis. That'd be perfect.
That's a big commitment.
Your dad was super disloyal, killed his own father. It's messed up.
I'm still not sure if I want to be the king of Resolve, but I want to be strong enough to protect the people I love.
That's the worst thing you can do is attack your own parents.
So I'll train as hard as I can, and then I'll come back here when I'm ready to take up these blades. That's the path I've decided on.
Good for you, Kululcha. I look forward to seeing your progress.
When I'm bigger and stronger, you'll spar with me, won't you?
Sure. But I defeated your dad, so just so you know, you'll never win. Unless I'm like an old man when we spar. Even then, you're still gonna lose. Alright, cool. I'm gonna lie, y'all, I'm sleepy, but I gotta finish this. Thank you both for listening. I'll take it one step at a time and stick with what I know for now. Like cooking the meals that Otis taught me and keeping everyone's bellies full. How does that sound? Sounds like a fine idea. Everyone's been working hard, so I'm sure a good meal would be much appreciated. Well, I think we passed Momstone here. What about the back room? If you haven't already, I'd expect Shell and the others would appreciate you stopping by to say hello. Cool. It's time to get up out of here. I'm ready to go ahead and put a wrap on it. Put a wrap on it. I'm sleepy. On the next live stream, I'll get all the 8-man done for y'all. E-Rock. Oh, thank the stars. You're safe. I heard the reports, of course, but there's no substitute for actually seeing it. Welcome back. We have so much to thank you for. Promise of Tomorrow. Last quest. For 7.3 MSQ. Main scenario quests. Let's get it done. And go to bed. I'm sleepy. Now that everyone's back, I say we pause a moment to savor what we've accomplished. We've been through much in these past days, haven't we? That's an understatement. We've seen the end of a years-long struggle for Oblivion and for myself. Oh yeah, the Oblivion task is complete. Kakiwa and Geode will be happy for us. Oddly enough, fulfilling our purpose has somehow left me with even more work to do. The government has tasked me with conducting a more complete survey of the containment complex. The preservation facility. That lab where they studied the key certainly demands further investigation. I can understand how those experiments may have led to the discovery of reflections. Wait a minute. I can understand how those experiments may have led to the discovery of reflections, yet they fail to explain Calic's knowledge of primal summoning. Yeah, they're trying to open up room for Ascian involvement. I fear that he and his hunger for interdimensional travel were only one facet of a greater puzzle. There is still someone or something out there that may pose a threat to us. Indeed. In any case, I think it prudent we secure ourselves a spot in Shell's next expedition to the 10th level. Right, I have a meeting with city officials to attend. It would be cruel to leave Raha to answer their barrage of questions alone. Coolio. I should return to my work as well. My first job will be to analyze the data we pulled from Containment Complex 1029 and locate other facilities of interest. I can only hope the information we uncover will serve Alexandria in the future we want to build. Whatever we end up finding, however, it's like to take some weeks to put the city back to rights. All these ambitious plans aside, I think you've earned a rest, don't you? Our break room is yours to bunk in for as long as you like. Say the word, and I'll help you settle in. Girl, don't be flirting. I'm just kidding. Ready for a cot and a fluffy pillow? That could be some time before the city returns to normal. You may choose to remain in the back room and watch over the proceedings. While away the days in the back room? Yes! Yes! BET done let me back up in this. Business unfinished, plus my endings got an appendage menace to your society. Lyrics full of sobriety, body me. If you don't like these policies, that'll be lobbying. Sick of seeing them hollow-hearted get swallowed by automatic and automatics. I'm manually giving them a manual and know they panic when I say Jesus or Emmanuel, partner. I was a cannibalistic, fallible animal.
What an absurdly long report. Even working together, it took us an age to finish.
That is a big report.
Well, to be fair, it was a rather absurd series of events.
It's gotta be like 2,000 pages.
The mystery behind Grandfather's letter took us further than we could have ever imagined.
I completely forgot that that's the whole thing that sent us over here. That's funny.
Truly. It feels like a lifetime ago that it all began.
That's true. At least a year.
Right then, one last bit of proofreading.
And they have to proofread all 2,000 pages? Oh, no!
Where was I? Ah, yes. The chaos which had gripped the kingdom of Alexandria was slowly but surely giving way to order once more.
I suppose they did that on real paper and not digitally. Y'all ain't got Word? Look at this city. You telling me you ain't got a computer anywhere where you can type up documents? Come on.
The thorough investigation conducted by Oblivion was one of the primary factors contributing to this recovery. Its members uncovered multiple preservation research facilities, allowing for a comprehensive study of regulator design and function.
Regulators are still wild.
Thus have we come to understand that memories pertaining to the deceased were not erased from the minds of the living, but in truth, merely locked away. Permanent gaps in one's memory were to be avoided, as inconsistencies would arise during endless conversion and cause instability. When the time came, restoring these buried memories would be a simple matter of transmitting a signal from the Meso terminal. Acting on this discovery, the Alexandrian government announced plans for a memory restoration initiative, open to willing participants. This reignited the discussion surrounding mortality, as people continued to debate how best to face the inevitability of death. No matter the answer at which they arrive, it is certain to herald a major shift in the nation's philosophy.
Everyone dies.
Yes, that matches my understanding of events. Excellent work, Raha.
I don't lie. It's easy to say. Another thing to actually endure.
I'm glad it serves. Shall we make our way over then?
Whether it's you doing the dying or someone else. It's tough to endure. But everyone before you's had to endure it.
Ahead of the memory restoration, officials requested the assistance of those familiar with the processes involved.
So do it well.
So it was that our party and XIV, who had eagerly volunteered, accepted the task of escorting the city's representative to living memory.
Finish well, like they say at church. Finish well.
Before you go, we just wanted to say that we haven't made this decision lightly. No matter how frightening or painful they may be, we need to face our memories. Not only to honor those who are gone, but to make whole those who are still here. So no second thoughts. We'll be waiting.
If anything tries to harm you, you knock it flat. Come back safely, our XIV from another time.
Yes! Be safe! I'll see you soon!
So sweet of you, but you needn't worry. I'm in very good company. Thank you all for your well wishes.
My bad, I was dozing off. Why are they leaving? I'm sitting on the Tulio Law. Why are they going there? I didn't hear. No sleep. Is it to report what happened?
Despite the disruption caused by the dome's arrival, the people in the surrounding region have since reclaimed their normal lives.
Well, that's good. It's cool walking together in the cutscene.
The Taral which Galul Jar Jar united is nothing if not resilient. The winds of change are fickle. A sudden gust often the bearer of challenging trials.
They've written on
But so too do they spur us onward, keeping our feet ever moving along life's path.
They walking the whole way? Oh, look who it is. This dude right here. I thought he's supposed to be in jail. Causing all that trouble. Dude holding the box. Yep, they walked the whole way. They ain't written on Ronix or nothing.
You'll soon be on your way to Yaktel, then?
Yes, we've just come from making arrangements with the dirigible master. Preparations for the flight are still underway, so I'm doing a little sightseeing.
Yaktel? Oh, they're going back to the Mezzo terminal?
My gratitude to the Landsguard for providing us with the permits we need to visit the Skydeep Cenotaph.
Cenotaph?
Of course. We'd hardly refuse a direct request from the Vow of Reason.
Oh, Cenotaph.
The vigilant comrades at the gate will see you safely through.
It's not Sinat. It's Cenotaph. Cool. Now we know.
Wooklamart isn't here, of course. She is still convalescing, I take it.
Indeed. She's presently confined to bed and permitted no visitors. Weakened as she is, we cannot be too careful.
Are you being overprotective?
I can scarcely sleep at night for the worry.
Oh.
Oh my. Please, forgive me.
Sweet. So that means we don't have to see her no more.
I hadn't realized her condition was so serious. I pray she makes a full recovery soon.
So we ain't got to see her for a while. Cool. I ain't trying to be mean. I just... She be taking up all the energy out the room. I'd rather have Koana than Wooklamart. He's cool. or Sphene or Kryl. What I'd really like though is to have all the Scions back. If you have to stop playing games with me.
Greetings! What a rare pleasure this is.
Sorry, I'm just trying to talk a lot so I won't fall asleep.
Is something wrong? Your friend looks like she had some bad news.
She wanted to visit the Vow of Resolve. And there's a little reason she couldn't have.
Little reason?
Is there something you wish to say?
Oh, so he is just being an overprotector brother.
I see. I'm glad there's nothing terrible afoot. And yet, where there's a need... Sorry, I just remembered a pressing errand. Let's talk again soon.
Oh, are we talking?
The Alexandrians, I understand, have teaching similar to that of the Yokwi. Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we are never truly gone. My father's last words. I've long considered their meaning.
But eventually you will be forgotten.
The living can find strength in the memories of those we've lost. They can help us rise to meet our trials in the present.
Yeah. I don't know my grandpa's grandpa at all.
That was certainly true of myself.
Don't know his name or anything about him. Or what happened, nothing.
So I have faith that the people of Alexandria too will be stronger for their grief.
So my grandson's grandson.
It may be as you say. If we did not remember our lost siblings, we would not be where we are now. Or be who we've become. We all have memories like that, I bet.
We know Alexander the Great. Do we know anything about very many other people who were alive at the time of him? You know what I'm saying? Like, eventually, everything passes away, fades away. Okay, so they were coming back to the Mezzo terminal. What they doing here?
Well, we made it.
They have some
the journey was so smooth as to be almost disappointing.
I know they're not bringing the endless
I can only agree. Especially after our first visit felt so fraught with danger.
We were just fighting over is endless. So it must have something to do with memories.
It's the curse of experience, my friends. Before we know it, the extraordinary becomes everyday.
That's true.
Life is an accumulation of such things. Both the happy times and the sad.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. Let's go over Shale's instructions on performing the memory restoration.
Oh, to give them their memories back.
The first step is to reactivate all the terminals at the same time. This will supply the ether necessary to operate the equipment, without creating any new endless, of course.
Gotcha.
Once things are up and running, we use the meso terminal to transmit the signal and unlock the sealed memories.
I'm glad they're doing this because this place looks super...
There are 5 terminals in total. Might you lend us a hand with one, Sphene?
Deserted, and before there was all kinds of...
Yes, I can do that.
Not to butt in, but would you mind letting me take it?
Somehow she made it.
Lamichi!
Should you be up and about?
I don't mean made it by living. I mean made it over here.
I'm fine.
To be in the
My
cutscene.
worrywart of a brother exaggerates.
Okay, he's being overprotective.
Mablu came by to fill me in on your plans. After that, I couldn't stand being cooped up a moment longer, so she helped me sneak out of the palace.
It's cool, I guess. She's my least favorite.
I'm so glad to see you're well.
Sorry Kona made you think I was at death's door. I was keeping up with reports and know what's been happening in Alexandria. I made the decision to erase the Endless, and bore witness to their final moments. And though it's only a tiny fragment...
Wait a minute. Is that 666 on her thing? I just realized that.
I feel responsible for making sure that they're remembered. That their legacy is passed on.
On top and bottom. No, those are 9s, not 6s.
So please, let me help with sending the signal.
You've made a convincing case, but do take it slowly. The way is not without its perils.
I'll be careful. Thanks.
Very well then. I leave these tasks in your capable hands.
I was talking about her arm guard. But I'm just joshing. What I really don't like about her and the Hrothgar is how beastly they look. They could have looked more humanoid, just like everybody,
Alright,
all
everyone.
the other races.
Begin.
So, they just have to worry about WoW players and other games. Dude, just be Final Fantasy. Just be Final Fantasy. That's the game I bought. Just be Final Fantasy. Don't be other games. And Aaron, I just don't like because of how he treated his mom. And he's just annoying. Like, he's just annoying. They did restore it back. Nice. Looks much better. Much better. City of Gold.
Was the sight we saw no more than a trick of the light? Or was it a gift? The Terminal's parting miracle? But those days are gone. We chose to move forward. We hold fast to our memories of sorrow and of grief.
I also don't like the Mel Vieira.
That we might live full in the present ere the time of departure comes.
I need males to be males, you know what I'm saying? Masculine, not girly mans.
Let's go home. To our beloved Alexandria.
Cool beans. Getting all the memories back, all the times they died, and all their family members who died that they forgot, and so on and so forth. Or that the memories that were stolen, rather. Getting them all back. Oh, yep, I see some crying. Like if your parent passed away, that regulator on your head would erase all your memories of her so that you wouldn't be sad. So on and so forth. They're getting them all back.
Mother, you protected me. I remember now.
Nice.
In soft golden light, the memories of the lost returned. There to be clutched tight by loved ones, never again to be surrendered.
I am humbled by all you have done in service to our nation.
I wouldn't want my
behalf of
memories
its people, I offer our most heartfelt gratitude.
We were only too happy to help. There are still problems left to solve, of course, but you've taken an important step forward.
We have. It's as if we were frozen in time, but now the ice has begun to thaw. Alexandria will thrive again. Mark my words.
What will you do now, Sven?
Ah, yes. Well, that will depend on Gossen.
Huh?
With your permission, I wish to continue living in Alexandria. Those dear to me laid down their lives for this nation in bygone days, and I fought alongside new comrades to defend it. I would continue serving it if you'd let me. So please, accept me as one of your citizens.
You ain't coming with us?
That will not do.
She's like, excuse me? Why not?
I see. I suppose my presence would cause too much confusion.
Now hold on a moment. You have to reconsider. I'll vouch for her myself.
Oh dear, do forgive me. I've caused a misunderstanding.
Yes, you have.
What I meant to say is, it will not do for you to be an ordinary citizen. The people have been most insistent that you take your rightful place as queen.
As queen?
Whoop.
When despair held us in its thrall, it was your voice, your words, which led us to salvation. We would not ask that you perform the same duties as our previous ruler. The structure of both government and nation is to be re-examined and revised such that the burden doesn't fall upon you alone.
Got it.
If that is acceptable, we implore you, please live among us and lend us your gentle guidance.
Cool beans.
The Alexandrian monarchs of old cared for us and fought for us, and you stand proud among them.
But I... Oh, what of Galuja? You have him, don't you?
Alexandria has 2 thrones to fill now. What one ruler might struggle with, the two of you can accomplish together. Kuluja's still young, though, so don't expect too much of him just yet.
Alright, after the voice of the past will be your guide. Zelenia, Otis. Meet your peeps.
Yes. Yes, you're right. For centuries, my other self bore this tiara, and with it the hopes and dreams of Alexandrians. I will not let them go unanswered. I will heed the wishes of the people. With peace and prosperity for Alexandria as my foremost purpose.
Uh-oh, that music though.
I accept the role of Queen of Reason.
It's not an easy road, but we'll walk it side by side. That way, neither of us gets lost.
Thank you. Thank you all so much.
Okay. Oops, no one cares what Wuklamai had to say. The Alexandria Queen has risen. 'Tis an occasion worthy of grand celebration. No one cares what Aaronville has to say. This great nation is set to become an ever greater one. How fortunate we are to be here and witness this turning point in its history. Thank you for your kind encouragement, Iraq. Wuklamai is right. Ours will not be an easy road. But with your words to lend me strength, I shall take it one step at a time. Until you all will be there to support you. Speaking of which, I should be getting back to the palace. I'll make my next visit an official one. No sneaking out under Koana's nose like this time. The vows of resolve and reason will both come, and we can discuss our futures together. I look forward to it. Shall we begin the journey home then? I expect some confusion among the citizens with restored memories, and I would be present to offer them aid. Oh, I didn't talk to Ghost Song, my bad. Well, I believe this marks the end of my role as guide. I was intending to accompany Wuklamai back to Tulia Law. What are your plans, Iraq? Did you have other matters yet to attend to in Alexandria? No, you need to stop by the palace first. Koana's been wanting to thank you properly, but with everything going on, he hasn't had the chance. Please come back with us, or I'll never hear the end of it. I don't want to go back to the palace. I don't want to talk to y'all. Oops. No, leave me alone. I'm trying to go to bed. It's been another hour. Let's make this quick. I'm not talking to nobody. Let's get this over with. It's good to be home. Thanks for coming along. I just got here too. The Landsguard said my training would begin right away, so I'll be staying in Tulia Law a while. We believe you, Guluja, and whenever you need advice, your aunt is always happy to give it. Oh dear, our vow of reason is out of sorts. Can you blame me? Lamadi, you were supposed to be convalescing in bed. So, you would study the way of the blade, Guluja? Is that not allowed? I'll permit your training on one condition. You only practice swordplay in the presence of a grown-up. It's gone, I promise. It won't be long before you're good enough to train without a minder. You take too much after your sire and grandsire for that. True that. Wait, so if you're back here, does that mean everyone already got their memories back? Not everyone. So, that was that. My days of meddling in Alexandrian affairs are over. It all turned out for the best. The former queen really did love her people, and it's wonderful that her love lives on in Spain. It truly is. With that love as the foundation of her rule, the new queen will be a font of hope for Alexandria. There's no better way for a life and legacy to forever endure. You'll be heading back there, won't you, in Alexandria? I won't pretend that I fully understand the workings of the key or the reflections, and I know I couldn't have stopped Calyx without you, nor fulfilled my promise to the Endless Fiend. Thank you, Urok, from the bottom of my heart. Be sure to come visit us again until y'all. You'll always be welcome here. I'm never coming back. No, don't nod. I'm not coming back. This time I'll move on myself. Once I've made the necessary preparations arrangement, I'll embark on an extended journey. Yay! Well, I expect my days will be filled with administrative duties, much as they already are. I'm hoping to compile a comprehensive history of Tuliyola, however. The tale of our beautiful and resilient nation should be preserved for the future, with each successive generation adding their own chapter to the saga. I think I've learned to be happy with who I am, Urok. Even when I make mistakes and cry and look silly. And it's all because of the amazing things I've seen with you. They remind me there's always tomorrow. Becoming the King of Resolve is not something I need to think about until I'm older. But my father's authority did pass to me. So until that day comes, I'll study and train and do the best I can. Nice. You really come far, Guluja, and you'll keep on doing us proud. I'm sure of it. Guluja's been cool, though. He's been cool. I've had no problems with him. I guess you have to go now, so be safe and enjoy your travels. We'll miss you. I'm ready to get back to regular Final Fantasy, man. No more beast people. Like, come on. Let's get back to regular Final Fantasy. Send our best to Sphene and the others. Urok, stop. Let's go. Let's get out of here. I ain't talking to nobody. Bye bye. I like Tuliyola, but the look of the place is cool. The music is cool. I'm just tired of all the beastmen, bruh. They were the enemies, and now all of a sudden they're like, you're friendly. I don't. No. Let's get back to the good stuff, you know what I'm saying? Get back to the good stuff. You stole her. Look, yeah. She's one of the top favorites. She's fun. She's cool. You've had a busy time for you, right? Take advantage of this lull while you can make. Y'shtola, Alizé is cool people. When did Arenville leave Alexandria? Don't tell me he's embarked on some far-flung expedition without saying goodbye. Good riddance. I hear Gulajah has packed his bags and left to train in Tulialal. Oh, I suppose you would have seen him while you were there. Yeah, he's cool. I like him. Shell's cool as well. I like her too. There's still those who can't decide if they want their memories back. I said I would restore mine after things calm down, but the truth is, I'm not sure I'm even ready. So, we'll make this a gradual process. Give everyone the time they need to prepare, myself included. Hey girl, take your time. We've observed no complications with the memory restorations thus far. Thank goodness for small mercies. Yeah, where does that mercy come from? Huh? Where'd it come from? Where's it come from? And don't say that it's just a saying. Even if it is just a saying, all sayings begin somewhere as a result of something. I'll need to give a full account of what happened here to Thancred and the others. That said, Justinian may prove difficult to track down. Cool. Alright, so it's Fiend. And that's the green check mark, y'all. We'll be done after this one. I go to bed. E-Rock, you're here. We were just discussing what is to be done after the coronation ceremony. Our heretofore isolated kingdom must join the peers on the world stage. Join its peers? The fact that Alexandria is, or was, a nation of the Ninth will be the cause of some consternation. It may smooth introductions were the Scions to provide an explanation for its arrival in the source. Did you say the Scions? Are we back? Are we back because the Ascians are back? Are we back, bruh? Rest assured, Fiend, Aetheris' leaders, Aetheris? What are we doing? What are we doing right now? What is this? Aetheris' leaders are well accustomed to hearing Alphinaud's report on a fantastical event. Aetheris? They're playing games with us. They're using these little bitty breadcrumb words. They're playing games. Once again, I'm in your debt. I dread to imagine what might have come to pass had you never come to our aid. Aetheris. Scions. I had other news. Those who participated in the memory restoration have expressed the desire to hold a funeral service. Rather than suppress their grief, they would embrace it, creating in their hearts a place for gentle remembrance. We have yet to hammer out the details, but I think we might host this service on the highest level of Everkeep. Ever since my time, we have believed that the departed continue their journey beyond the clouds. Up and away! It's a lovely idea. It seems very fitting for Alexandria. You'll invite our friends from Tulial, won't you? No, I don't want them to come. Yes, I hope that from such a place our prayers might be heard. I wish for our loved ones to soar forever joyful and free in that heavenly expanse. After so long distancing themselves from the realities of death, the Alexandrians are to be commended for their courage. Yes, just a tremendously brave thing they're doing. Perhaps our hearts can never capture a memory as perfectly as data in a file. But what precious recollections we do keep will guide and sustain us as we fulfill the promise of tomorrow. Amen, sister. You've busy days ahead of you, Your Majesty. Oblivion stands ready to pitch in as needed. Oh, and what of my investigations? Shell? I hope you've left some time in your schedule for me. Uh-oh, Mama Stola's getting mad. She said, what about me? What about me? You recall my first tour of the city after I woke? It was all so strange and frightening, but I've only grown more at home here ever since. That I now feel a part of this new Alexandria is in large part thanks to your patient guidance. And so here I'll remain. Should you ever have need of my aid with anything at all, pray, do not hesitate to ask. Some few of us will stay here a while. As it happens, we've made several interesting breakthroughs and have no shortage of mysteries into which we would delve. And be welcome as honored guests for as long as you like. You are, and always will be, my cherished comrades. Nice. Now for the good part. You know, there's always an ending that kind of sets the mood for the next one. See what happens. We're gonna see some Asians. What we're gonna see? What's about to happen? That looks like some data stuff. Ah, no. It was close to being completed. He's like, I barely dodged that sword. You sweat? Bro, did you sweat? Yeah, you saw. Ooh, he's having PTSD from this sword. It was a close one. By the skin of your teeth. They missed you.
This is absurd. I have neither heart nor lungs.
This sword will do that to you.
I was overconfident. Prudent course would have been to wait until I'd calculated an insurmountable advantage.
No, it don't change.
A rash decision. One perhaps influenced by the others and their developments.
What others? What developments? What you talking about, Willis?
But no matter. Learn from this setback and next time...
Next time?
Next time? How much time and effort did I pour into this master plan?
He's mad. He's like, y'all got me.
I had it. I had it. At long last, I was to open a new path. Those imbeciles and their damnable heroics.
Sounds like Emmett Silk. Do you know how long I labored? That's an Asian, y'all.
Detected the stench of failure already, have you? Such a keen sense of smell. Yes, I will give my report.
He has gold.
As is protocol.
On his robe. Interesting.
Be sure our winter peers are apprised of the details.
Winter peers? Does that mean older? Interesting. Wait. Did the memory and data of like the Asians like get saved? Are they endless? Like what? If none shall know eternity, then what of those who have the key? Bruh. Be right. So this is where the next MSQ will begin, I assume. Let's see what Y'shtola got to say. Get up off me, cuz. Get up off me, bruh. Yeah, that's what I thought. Boy, get this sword. Calix demonstrated knowledge of both primal summoning. See, there they go saying it again. Primal summoning and concepts. Discovering such techniques through independent study would be nigh on impossible, so we must assume he had a mentor. Ooh. But how are we to learn the identity of this beneficent, I don't think I've heard that word before either. Beneficent teacher. Hopefully some hint is to be found amongst the remnants of Preservation's works. So did the memories of like Emmett Selk and La Habrea and them, were they stored somewhere? Surely they would have mentioned it though when we defeated them. Interesting. I don't know. He said winter peers. Winter gives you the sense of like people that are older. They've experienced more winters. It is time we begin a thorough investigation into the key and its capabilities. I have a feeling we'll be calling on your help in that endeavor ere all is said and done. On a personal note, I should also like to learn more about the Milal, the lore of the Forgotten People. Will be indispensable in furthering my research. The Milal, that's what the Lalafell are called on the 9th, or whichever reflection they come from. I forgot. I wonder what Otis and Zelenia would think of my becoming the Queen of Alexandria as it is now. Doubtless they would be pleased, yet knowing them also beset by worry. As their memory lives on inside me, so shall I strive to rule as if they advised me still, with a calm heart and a mind open to counsel. Nice. I like it. I do like Spain. She's cool. I am most curious to see how Alexandria is welcomed upon the broader stage of nations. So like Gridania, Limsa Lamensa, and Ul'dah. As a heretofore unknown, technologically advanced country, I expect it will be met with considerable wariness. I should do my humble best to ease the tension of the initial introductions. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Because they're like wildly more advanced. Like, I'm gonna go show you the other places after this just real fast. We've compiled a summary of events and submitted our report to Ojika. As representatives of the students of Baldessian, our thoughts and findings will also be shared with the forum. In less official matters, I am glad to see Cryle find a satisfying end to her personal journey, though it appears her appetite for asking questions has only been sharpened. And last but not least, Alizé. Alexandrians adopted our techniques so quickly that they no longer need our supervision to treat the enthralled. You'd be surprised at how many Porxie practitioners we've trained now. Angelo, too, has been looking rather proud of his efforts. Nice. So, just so y'all can see, on the next live stream, this is what we'll be starting over here. That's the 8-man. I don't think I caught very much of that on the live stream for 7.1. So let y'all see real quick for we'll show y'all, which y'all seen before, but I'm gonna show you anyway. Yeah, they're wildly more advanced. So this one over here, there she is, Yana. So next time we get back, we'll continue on with Yana and the Colosseum fights. That's the 8-man. So you already saw the 24-man. We did the 24-man is the Juno Walk, which I think y'all saw. Yeah, I showed y'all that. And then we just did this one yesterday, Sandoria. So in 8 months, we'll get the third part of this. Did I already show y'all the first 2 fights? I guess I did. I'm going to go back and look at the live streams and see. Alright, and then last but not least, let me just show y'all. So take a look at this place. Take a look at this place. They'll be talking to people who live here. They have trees and wooden homes. And where... Look at the clothes they wear. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to see what their leader looks like? I don't know if it'll let me in, but I'll check and see. Let me see. It may not let me in. Yeah, it won't let me in. Yeah, anyways, but you can tell, see? They're one with nature. So, and the other cities are just like this. Just more or less metal and steel. But same level of civilization level. Maybe I can just show out real quick. Sky. Here's Ulda. See? They're wildly more advanced over at Solution 9. And Limsa, same thing, but it's just pirates and boats. And more water and ocean. The sea. Same thing. Out there on water. And boats. Pirates. See? Boats. I mean, none of these places. Ishgard, same thing. This place. It's a huge. I mean, it's a city with, like, you know. But you could look at this as like a castle or a cathedral. They're definitely more religious, but they were attacked by dragons for over 1,000 years, so that's why it's all beat up. But y'all can go and watch me and Qatar's live streams. See what Heaven's Word was like. That's what this place is. And this is Stormblood area. This is Alamigo. Same thing. Very similar to Ul'dah. But they just got out of a war, so they're still recovering from that. And you got Kugane, which is the eastern equivalent of these places. But same civilization level. That ship back there, that's they're traveling, what do you call it? Theatrical troupe group. So they're not normally a part of this. They're not part of the city, but practically the same, just a different kind of style. And then we got Rajahan. So they're probably the most advanced. They'd be the second advanced after. Like they're about, what do you want to call it? Alchemy and mixing stuff. Oh, I think there's a place right over here. Oh, hold on. Right here, I think there's a place right here. Yeah. This right here, big thing for mixing and making stuff. So they're a little more advanced, but they ain't no Alexandria. Okay. And this place down here, they be mixing all the colors here. The same stuff. And then you've already seen Tulio Law. They're basically a less advanced place as this. Basically like this, but less advanced. The Crystarium, that's on the first. It doesn't really count. But it's more healthily technology, but it's very similar as well. But they use the crystal as a source of energy, and so it lets them do more. So like if you run down here, also if you look at the map, most of the world is destroyed. This would be like probably the size of the United States. The rest of the world is empty because of the flood of light, which we're currently doing on Katara, our live streams. So you can check that out. But yeah, they make their own stuff. But they use magic and energy from the crystal and all that kind of stuff. But they do it in a very what do you call it? Optimized, efficient way. Because they have to. Because the world is practically destroyed, there's not much left. So they can't waste nothing. And I think that's it, right? Old Charlie and they're pretty advanced. They're probably about the same level though as Rad's at Han. But this is more of a place of like, it's like a school for lots of studying and knowledge. Some forbidden knowledge. But this is like a studium. They do a lot of research and stuff like that. And anything else? You could say Elpis. Elpis is the most technologically advanced, not because, but for a different reason. They're like ancients, because this place is actually in the past, like thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago, before mankind was split, before the shards split into the 14. So they're all whole, whereas everyone now is split in 14, so they're lesser for it. They're diluted in their view. But look. Yeah, these floating islands, or in the air. See? But they have like creation magic. So they're advanced in another way that's inherently different. So, and it just got foggy out of nowhere. But I think that's it. Ultima Thule, that's where you had to go fight the final boss in Endwalker. That's not a real place. It's made with emotions somehow. Marilyn Mattori, it's on the moon. They're advanced. They're probably as technically advanced as but this isn't really a city, so it doesn't really count. There's no nation here. So alright, well let's head back. I need to go to bed. What time is it? 12:51. Great. This is all you all's fault, viewers. I blame you. Yes, I'm blaming you. I'm blaming you. Solution 9. True view. This place technologically advanced. They also had to. Their light was overcome instead of with light, like the first. It's overcome with lightning, electricity. So that's why it looks the way it does. So, all right. Well, next time we come back, we'll pick up with Yana on what is this? There it is. up. We'll pick up on the 8-man raids. Alright, y'all. Well, appreciate you all for watching. And we'll see you in the next one. I will say bye for now.